perfect 10? What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Oh, can we switch?
Todoroki, look what I found. I found cheap donuts. They got jam and they got vanilla. I didn't know which one you liked, so I just grabbed both.
Where exactly, Midoriya, did you say you found these donuts?
People were selling them in a stall outside school.
I mean, the packaging's still intact, so that's a good sign at least.
Well, they weren't dodgy, Todoroki. You can't be so pessimistic about these things.
I suppose you're more of a custard kind than a jam kind then.
I like both. I like all donuts.
Well, Midoriya, to eating donuts with friends.
Oh, they smell really good. I like this one.
They look very sugary. You gonna go for that, or you go for the one in the middle?
I have no sugar on top of it, so I thought, you know.
Yeah, go for the sugary one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see. Oh. Are you sure no villains gave you these packets of donuts?
I don't really ask.
Are we gonna die, Midoriya?
I hope not.
I hope not either. Did I just get poisoned, Midoriya? Am I?
Although you have to give, if a villain did give us these donuts, you do have to admire both in their imagination and also their planning, because they really sealed these donuts and they made it look like an actual donut packaging. So you have to admire them for that.
I'm really, really optimistic at this moment in time, Midoriya. We could possibly die from ingesting these, which we just have.
But you're so good, Todoroki.
Oh my goodness! No, Midoriya, we cannot simply just. They are pretty good. Jam.
Weird custard.
Weird custard.
I don't think. It says custard on the packaging. I'd more go for a vanilla cream rather than a vanilla custard. But we're working with it. You probably can't go wrong with jam, because you can do it with random fruit, and I can't imagine that tastes nice.
Why? What, jam and custard?
No, you said you
We're
can't go
covered
wrong.
in sugar. Jesus, you're such a messy eater, Midoriya.
Have you ever played that game, Todoroki, where you eat a donut and you have to eat the whole thing without licking your lips, but you have to eat it in a normal amount of time?
That doesn't sound like a very fun game, Midoriya.
It is, because then you get all the sugar on your face and then you get to lick it all off, and it's great.
How old are you, Midoriya? Like, really? Like, were you dropped as a child on my head?
Todoroki!
Okay. It sounds like a fun game. I will give you that much. I mean, I was minding my own business before, but this is a nice surprise in the common room to have a jam donut.
What's the date today, Todoroki?
Oh, don't you start. It is the 27th today.
Okay.
So it means these things are okay.
Oh, it's better.
Well, is it stale?
No.
Or is it poisoned?
Who knows?
You sure Toga didn't give you these?
Isn't Toga's quirk like shapeshifter? Oh, she might have. Again, you have to admire her imagination if she did.
At this moment in time, I cannot admire a villain's imagination to possibly killing me. I think my mind will be preoccupied, Midoriya, with more other things than thinking, oh boy, kudos to the person who murdered me.
Technically, your brain wouldn't be doing much because your brain would be dead.
Dying.
Your brain would be sending hormones and electrons, and then that's it.
You're not really good at science, are you, Midoriya?
They will be sending, your brain will
Hormones and electrons. Those are the two things that you heard it here, folks. When you die, all you can know about is the hormones and electrons that's sent through your body.
No, I was going to say is that it'll be sending hormones and electrons to try and tell your body not to die, but it'll be failing because you will be dying because they'll be poisoning it. They'll be fighting your hormones and electrons.
Stop saying hormones and electrons, Midoriya. That doesn't seem accurate in my opinion.
Your brain fires electrons, Todoroki.
Alright, liked, Midoriya. Fine, you can have it your way. I mean, since we're dying now because of the poisoned donuts, what are the last few words you want to be said to be remembered? Like
You're brave.
You're I mean, I think the drugs are kicking in because we seem to be laughing at the matter of our demise, and maybe it's a side effect of the poison used. I mean,
We've not been poisoned.
my heart is racing. This is abnormal. I can say for a fact that I do not feel as I usually do when I eat donuts. This donut has been tampered
maybe
with.
you've been eating the wrong donuts,
This donut
Todoroki.
no. This donut's been tampered with, and I will examine it with my mouth to the fullest extent. Oh. After examining it to the fullest extent with my mouth, I can confirm, Midoriya, that these donuts you presented with us have in fact been poisoned. Do you know where the antidote is?
Well, considering I didn't know they were poisoned in the first place.
What did you expect, Midoriya, when you were strolling through the public hemisphere and you pick up a stray packet of donuts?
I didn't pick them up, I was offered them.
That's what happens in cartoons. They literally have a hook and line, they throw a dollar bill and you pick it up and run away with it. You did this with donuts. I'm dying because of you.
Was it a good donut though?
It was a tasty donut, yes.
Exactly.
But okay, I'm calming down. I'm just a bit panicky at myself. You said you were giving them.
They offered me.
Who
donuts.
says?
I don't know, some random street vendor.
Oh my goodness. This is not how I wanted to go. I at least wanted to get payback for my dad and everything else, but
Maybe it was Endeavor. We don't know.
okay, I mean, I dislike my dad as the next person does, but what would my father have to gain in offering me? I'm the prodigy to his lineage. We have to find an antidote in time, Midoriya. If we don't,
Todoroki?
Yep, no, it's gone to my head. Yep.
I don't know where the antidote is. I was given the donuts last night. How am I supposed to know where the antidote is if I was given donuts?
Don't do your mouse voice talking because the high pitched thing, it's annoying. And secondly, I'm trying to think whilst my brain is slowly dissolving in my skull. What to do? It will take too long to extract blood to then examine in the lab. We could ask Momo, oh no.
We could put you in a cryogen chamber. It's an option.
I can literally, that's a great idea. I can make a cryo chamber. I can freeze each other. I'll freeze you, and then I'll freeze myself, and then when the others find us, they can find the antidote and unmelt us because they'll find the evidence of it. We need pen and paper. We need to leave a note. We're not gonna die, Midoriya. We're not gonna die today.
I don't fancy getting frozen, Todoroki.
It'll be quick. Your heart will be fast to stop. I'll do it.
So I'll be dead, Todoroki.
No, okay. You will be cryogenically frozen. I
Does
don't
it
know.
have other chemicals with it, Todoroki?
Yeah, I
Is
don't-
that why billionaires have it and normal people don't?
I'm pretty rich as it stands.
So go get us a cryogenic chamber.
We're dying to. Do you think we have time to get? I can't even walk. My legs are gone. I cannot feel my legs. We haven't got enough time, Midoriya. I can't freeze you with the proper amount of measures without first calculating.
Then freeze yourself, because I don't think this has hit me yet, not gonna lie. So freeze yourself.
Are you
and I'll
telling
go
me
get all mine.
you gave me the only poison donuts?
I gave you both packets.
You
chose jam.
You took the custard straight away, though, Midoriya.
Have a custard donut, Todoroki.
Oh, you want to poison me more? Like the jam was enough? You murderer! Really?
Yeah.
I'm paranoid.
Yeah.
Wait. What?
It was all psychological.
You drugged me with psychological donuts, Midoriya.
I can't drug you with something that's in your brain.
Maybe. I mean, it is the first time we've eaten donuts together. The increased heart rate, the sweating, the numbness. Maybe because I was happily eating donuts with a friend.
I nearly killed Todoroki.
I'm not dying, Midoriya. It was my mistake. I miscalculated. I was just.
I nearly paralyzed and made Todoroki
No,
freeze himself. I nearly got frozen.
Yes, that would have ended very tragically. on our tombstones it would have said Todoroki froze Deku, and that would have been horrible, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you, Midoriya. And apologies for assuming your tombstone would engrave Deku as if your real name wasn't sufficient enough, but oh my goodness, it's good to be alive.
My mother probably couldn't afford a tombstone anyway. I'm getting all my tombstones.
So your mum just sent me to get all my tombstone.
How are you getting all my tombstone?
I mean, why would you tombstone of your dad? That's just a bit weird. Like, hell no, I'll get.
Oh, that is not my father.
Then how is it that you're so awfully familiar and similar to him?
Because my dad can breathe fire, okay, Todoroki?
How does breathing fire and All Might's power in the same bracket?
Look!
Where is your logic, Midoriya?
I'm just saying, my father can breathe fire, and that's why I've got a quirk.
A quirk that is eerily similar to that of an...
You know how I said you were paranoid?
Okay, no, you're right. I did think we had poisoned donuts, but it was just because I was, excited, I suppose, to have you in company. I mean, we haven't done this in a long while. We've been so busy training. It's been, some time since we last spoke. I mean, how you been?
Nearly got frozen, thanks.
Yeah, that was my bad. I mean, I didn't freeze you in the end. Yeah,
Thank you.
I would have unfrozen you with my heat side. Because
if you froze yourself and froze me,
oh,
how are we defrosting Todoroki?
I did it before. I freeze and then I missed it. I mean, technically it wasn't myself, it was an object. But I'm an object.
Life force. You're not an object, Todoroki.
I'm glad that it wasn't poisoned.
I'm happy about that too, Todoroki.
And I didn't froze you or freeze you as such. And I'm just gonna go back to training because...
What about your donuts, Todoroki?
I will take my donuts with me
Okay.
and make the most of it.
Bye, Todoroki.
Bye, Dora.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. What does perfect even mean? Is there